job is very important because the climate of today's youth, right? So a lot of you have heard through the internet and what is that, Smack and Chapels and the Book of Faces and all that, about the atmosphere of what's going on in schools today, correct? There is a lot of things going on, especially with our culture, especially with the political side of it. My job as a probation officer is to inform you guys of the juvenile justice system. Now, does anybody know, and I want this to be interactive, does anybody know at what age you can get arrested? And I please, again, the quicker you answer, the quicker I talk and get out. All right, gray shirt.
16.
Wrong. Gentlemen. Wrong.
18.
Hold on. Raise your shirt. Show of hands, please. I see an adult there. I'm not going to pick on you. Right here. Wrong. Oh.
11.
Now that you know that at the age of 10, you can get arrested. The county I work for is very small. I am one of the only bilingual officers there. Me and my brother, actually, who is the worship leader for Nations Church. We're the only bilingual officers there. So we get called to every situation because we're also the only male officers there. So when we detain, in other words, when we go up and we have to arrest, and when I say arrest, you're absolutely correct. I get in my unit, I grab handcuffs, I grab whatever I need to protect ourselves, and we go straight to the school, if we have to pick them up at the school, and we go ahead and detain them. It is pretty sad to go up to an elementary, because what grade is 10 years of age? Does anybody know? 5th grade, that's actually correct. So we go in there, and we have to apprehend, we have to put you in cuffs, take you down, put you in a patrol car, take you down to detentions. Anybody know what detentions is? It's basically kid jail. We house everybody from 10 years of age to 17. That thing about our jail is that our jail sits right next to the adult jail. There's a door separating and that's it. We have trustees that drop off our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So once you make a mistake, we detain you, put you in our patrol car, in front of your friends, in front of everybody, take you down to the juvenile hall, we have to process you. The process is very, how can I put this, traumatic, if you ask me. Because yes, there's 10-year-olds that we have to process. Once we do that, we have to process. And when I say process, it's actually what you mean. We ask a slew of questions. That means all kinds of questions. Then we have to take your inventory, which is all your everything you have, and we have to take it from you. Once we take it from you, we have to sit you in a cell, and then an officer goes in there, and he has to record everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. Can you imagine being a 10-year-old who got into a fight at the cafeteria, and you know how you fight back in the day, you just close your eyes and swing, and then you open and the kid's crying, that means you won. So, basically what that means is, once we take you, put you in our cell, we have to photograph everything. We have to photograph whether you have scars, whether you have tattoos, everything. It's very humiliating, especially for a 10-year-old, very traumatic. Once we do that, and we do it male on male, females on females. Once we do that, bring you out, we have to process you, so we ask you another questions, all kinds of questions. That lasts about 3 hours. Can you imagine sitting in the cell talking to somebody for 3 hours about your personal life? Remember, it's from 10 to 17. Once we do that, we have to categorize you. In other words, by what you did. Now, everybody here is familiar with vaping, correct? I just came from a presentation about vaping. How many of you guys in our school, with the show of hands, have seen somebody vape? Show of hands. Right? That's pretty much everybody. You've seen everybody vape. The sad thing about that is that companies are coming out after you. They don't care for us old guys. They don't want us. They want you guys. I have confiscated from teenagers, from children who have taken what they consider toys, and we've taken them to school, and they show their friends it's actually their parents' favorite. One of the things that we have started to prosecute now is THC. Everybody know what THC is? Yeah. Show of hands if you know what THC is. And I'm being honest, and I want y'all to know that because this is what we're looking for. Starting this year, they are going to crack down on any THC vape they find in school. That means that they're going to start to prosecute you under felony. Does anybody know what a felony is? It's the highest one. They will start prosecuting you. So I've been going around warning everybody, hey, you have to watch it. You cannot be doing that. On top of that, we don't know what they're putting in. We did a study a while back on what goes in it. You would be surprised at what goes in it. It's like if you put your mouth on a muffler from a 1974 Beetle and just started sucking. Unfortunately, these companies don't care. They don't care about me. They care about you. They're making vapes look like toys. For what? For who? For me? Have you seen the flavor ones? Oh man, they got all kinds of juicy fruits and gums and strawberries and cherries and bananas and all this stuff. That's not for me, that's for you guys. They want you because they know they can catch you at an early age. Let's say you start vaping at 7. Do we have cases of vaping? Yes, we do. That means that from 7 to 17, how many years is that? 10. So that means from 7 to 17, this company is going to make money off of a 7-year-old for 10 years. Just think about that. They're coming after you, and they're poisoning you. Poisoning to the point where it's absurd. So, that's one of the ones that we see a lot. On top of that, after you get put into what we call one-on-one, they take your name, they take your picture, you will be given an assignment. Now, let's say you're 10 years old. Let me give you a quick case, which happened like 2 days ago. 11-year-old takes his dad's vape. Takes it to school. They catch him. They arrest him. He's never been in trouble before. He goes straight to juvie. They do every procedure. And then they stick him in a pod. Now a pod is 1 to 15. Our ratio is 1 to 12. So there's 15 kids, so now there's 2 officers. Now, you can be sitting next to a person who killed somebody. Does that happen? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yep, it does. We have juveniles in our detention at this moment that are going for a long time for murder. And I say that because I need to warn you of the consequences of thinking outside of what is good. Because I've seen it for 24 years. I've been with the Sheriff's Department for 24 years. And I have seen the way, and I'm going to say it, the way Satan has moved in. I am a man of faith. My son just went to the GLC, Grace Leadership College, as a worship leader. So that's pretty cool. So yes, I am very much letting you know that the enemy is trying to get you, trying to get the youth of today. Once that 11-year-old went into his cell, there was a 17-year-old sitting next to him, which was a gang member who had committed a horrible offense. Do you think the officers that are trying to take care of 15 residents on top of the other 15, on top of the other 15, care what happens to you? They don't. Unfortunately, I've seen it, and it's ugly. So what we're trying to do is trying to minimize that by going out and letting people know of what can happen if you do this. I just did a presentation this afternoon on the same subject. But today is more of what can happen if you enter juvenile justice. So, you do 10 days. Now, does anybody know what 10 business days are? Does anybody know the number that it actually is. The judge says, young lady, you committed an offense. 10 working business days. How many days is that for real?
14.
Somebody said. Who said it? Raise your hand. That guy back there. Very good, you got it. It's actually 14 days. 14 days. It's not really 10 days, it's 14 days. Because they don't count weekends. So now you're sitting in there in a prison, pretty much. Prison, jail. And you're sitting there next to a 17-year-old who carjacked somebody, or a drug dealer, or a murderer. And you're sitting there, and you're 10 years of age. They don't divide by age. They stick them in there. That's one thing that legislators have fought for years to separate. We don't have enough money, we don't have enough resources, so we stick everybody together. So once that happens, say you do your 10 full days. You do your 10 days. And you can only imagine those 10 days how they are. Does anybody know what the word bow is? Let's put him on bow. And I'm going to tell you because I'm warning you. Have you ever heard that, ladies? No. They say, let's put him on bow. Let's put him on bow means that from the time you are there, the duration, they're going to take your food every day. We've heard it. Or honey bun. Let's honey bun him or her. Honey bun means the same thing. They're going to take your food every day until you leave. And I only say this because I've seen it happen time and time again. What's funny is the words don't change. It still means the same thing. So can you imagine going 10, 14 working days hiding your food? On top of that, when you go to your cell, what if you take an orange or an apple? Now it's contraband. So when you go in front of the judge, guess what happens? They're going to say, well, you know what? Because you were hiding contraband, we're going to give you an additional day. An additional day? So now 14 days turns into 15 days. Wait a minute. They put you on board, so now you're not eating. So what that happens is now you're angry. So the next time somebody does something to you, you get upset and you cause a fight. And now your 15 days just turned into 30 days. Every 15 days you have to see the judge. Under Texas law, after 15 days you have to go before a court and they have to see what they're going to do with you. But you have to go. You cannot bail out. There is no bail for juveniles. Absolutely not. You have to sit in there the full term. So, now you're doing 30 days because you got into a fight because they put you on board and you don't have food. And you stole food and you put it in your room and they caught you and now you're doing 15 days. You come before the judge, you're in orange. Now, usually county jail gives you an orange jumper when you get there. We don't. We give you a blue jumper. And as you work the levels, you get a tan jumper, and then you get another tan jumper, and then you get like a yellow jumper, and that means you're pretty good. That means when you go before the judge after your 14 days, or your 15 days, or 30 days, the judge sees and says, oh, little Johnny's been doing good because he's in yellow. So they'll take more consideration of that, you go home. But little Johnny goes in there, they put him on bow, he's not eating, gets in a fight. They have 30 days. They give him the worst jumper, which is an orange jumper, which is an F level. Once he goes in front of the judge automatically sees it, you're an F level. So what does that mean? That means that you are not working the program. That means I guess you need more time here. So your 30 days turns into 45 days. Unfortunately, I've been there long enough to where, anybody know what truancy is? Raise your hand if you know what truancy is. Anybody? Hey, remember, the quicker you answer it, the quicker truancy means when you don't go to school. I'm going to hear y'all skip. Skip it. Hey, Brett, put your hand out. All right, so you see those guys in the back already arguing. No, you skip. I can tell you that. Anyways, so you decide to skip. You get truancy. They'll send if you miss so many days, they'll send an officer out there and they'll try to warn you and come back to school. Well, we have kids that just don't go to school. I have had a case where a kid went in to our department for truancy alone. He was not a criminal by any means. But because of the way it's structured there, And it's so bad that he ended up doing 2 years in our facility from the day he got the truancy call. On just those circumstances. He got into a fight because they were taking his food. When he took his food, he got mad. And it's 2 years. And then he assaulted an officer. So now they sent him to, back then it was called TYC, Texas Youth Commission. Does anybody know what Texas Youth Commission is?
Yeah.
Texas Youth Commission is the equivalent of prison. Where I work is jail, county, right? Here is prison. Here you will do what they call is an undetermined sentence. Does anybody know what that is? That means they don't give you an end of date. They just say, hey, you got into a fight and you disrupted it, and so now we're going to give you an undetermined sentence. Guess how old the child was after doing the 2 years? When he started, guess how old he was?
10.
He was 13. He ended up assaulting an officer after 2 years. After those 2 years, he assaulted an officer, and he got 5 more years in a prison for juveniles. The last time I heard about him was maybe about 5 years ago, and unfortunately, he had transferred over to TDC. Does anybody know what TDC is? Texas Department of Corrections, big boy jail. That has been one of the worst cases I've ever seen.
So you got life?
Not life, but most of his youth, which y'all guys are experiencing at the moment in this beautiful church, worshiping a beautiful God, he didn't. He was behind walls for approximately, who knows, maybe 12 years. All because he skipped school. I'm not here to scare you. I'm not. That's the last thing I want to do. But I do want to give you enough information so when you get out there and you're confronted with these things, and when I say these things, you absolutely know what these things are. You know, I don't have to go into detail about what is what, this is bad. You all know what it is. You've been warned a million times. When I get up here, when these pastors get up here, when your teachers get up there, when your law enforcement lets you know, those guys are the ones really letting you know, really telling you, don't do this, because this is what's going to happen. My only job is to inform you. I have this shirt that says preventions. And the reason I started a prevention program is because now I get the opportunity to catch them before they go into the probation. So I get the luxury of getting little Johnny when he's 6. And before he gets on probation, he'll come to me in my department. And we'll do whatever it takes to tell little Johnny and little Sarah, hey, ¿sabes qué? Don't go, don't do this. And most of the time, it's not their fault. It's the circumstances that life has thrown at them that they are the way they are. So, my time is coming close, and it smells delicious. So, I tell you guys, if you have a chance, think about it. Spread this gospel, spread this word, spread the love of Jesus. Because right now we need it the most, especially in your schools. Especially in your schools. So when you go out, let them know that you are loving Jesus. Let them know that you worship God. It's mighty. And hopefully next time we can have this place filled with Pastor Roger. Guys, you've been excellent. I love seeing you. This is more youth than I see in our church. Our church, that's like 3 of them. But this is wonderful, man. This brings joy to my heart. It brings joy to the least of saints. And anything we can do, I'm going to stick around with you. Of course, I'm going to stick around with you. So if you guys got any questions, come up to me, man. Ask me about my career. Ask me about things that you want to do. Let me know. We want to know. Okay, guys? You've been an amazing audience. Thank you so much. And I'll give it back to you, Pastor Roger. Thank you.
Man, look at that poor guy for skipping school. I bet that's going to make you think next time you're going to skip school, right? You're going to walk up. Oh, wait a minute. That guy's in like 7, 8 years in jail for skipping school. I'm going back. Don't skip school. Can you skip school from homeschool?
Yeah.
No, not saying no. Okay. All right, you guys, be careful, man. There's a lot of bad out there, right? But we're going to pray right now. Let's go to the Lord in prayer right now.